today's video, I will be sharing with you my cabin crew journey on how I became a cabin crew.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Des, and in this channel I will be uploading about my job, my travels, beauty and fashion. And for today's video, I will be sharing with you my cabin crew journey on how I became a cabin crew. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. So to start off, I will be just sharing with you just a little background about myself before I became a cabin crew. So before I became a cabin crew, I had a few jobs before then, and I studied aviation operations in college and level 2 cabin crew as well. And just a disclaimer, if you want to be a cabin crew, you don't really have to study tourism or aviation. You can study any course that you want. So when I was studying aviation operations in college, we got told that just before our course finishes, we will get an interview at the airport. And once we've done the interview and passed our course, we will be able to work there. So I passed my course and then I started working at the airport. I was there for 3 years, but during that time I didn't really apply for cabin crew job until the 3rd year of being at the airport, only because I was still building my confidence back then. So during the 3rd year in 2016, that's when I realised that I was ready to apply for a cabin crew job. So finally I then applied for a cabin crew job and I got invited to my first ever cabin crew assessment day for my dream airline, which funny enough I actually work for them now. So that time when I first attended my first ever cabin crew assessment days, I went to the assessment day, I got to the final interview. Unfortunately I got rejected and didn't get the job. However, during that year in 2016, I applied for 6 different airlines and attended 6 different assessment days. And another disappointment, I got rejected in all of them. So I decided to stop applying for a few months. And then in 2017 I moved to London, and then I realised that I wanted to apply for a cabin crew again. And I applied and I got invited to 2 assessments from 2 different airlines. So the first one that I went to was Titan Airways. I attended and didn't get to the final stage, unfortunately, so I got sent home. And then the second assessment day that I had to attend to was Norwegian, which I did. I went through the whole process. I got to the final interview, but however the same day they emailed me that unfortunately my application was unsuccessful. However, I can reapply again after 6 months. And to be honest with you, I really enjoyed the whole recruitment process with Norwegian, and I really found the people really lovely. They're very welcoming during the assessment day. So I had a feeling where I went wrong on the interview and why I didn't get the job. So the year after, I reapplied again for Norwegian. So I did the whole recruitment process again. I went to the assessment day, I did the whole day and did the final interview, and I think I finished around 4:30, and during that time I really had a good feeling about the interview. So I went home, got ready because I had a night shift that same day, and all I can think about at work was what happened at the interview, whether I got it or not. I was really excited because I had a really good feeling about it, but I didn't really want to expect too much just in case I do get disappointed again and not get the job. But so the next day after my night shift, I went home and slept, and just when I woke up I received an email from Norwegian saying I was successful and they would like to offer me the job. So that time when I found out that I got the job, I was really happy. I was jumping around because of excitement, and I just couldn't believe that it took me 2 years, that I went to 9 different assessment days for 9 different airlines, I finally succeeded and got a job offer for a cabin crew job. So from there, I then finally started my training with Norwegian, which took about 4 weeks. But let me tell you guys, that training was so stressful. We had to remember and learn the whole manual, which was this thick. However, I really enjoyed it because of my batchmates. We really helped each other during that training and we supported each other. So if we had any questions or if we needed help, we just asked each other. So it was easy for us. During that training, apart from graduating, one of the proudest moments I've had in that training was the water drill test. Only because that water drill test, you will have to prove to them that you can swim and that you can jump on the deep end and that you had to do 8 laps of swimming in the pool. But just a fun fact, guys, before I started my training with Norwegian, I did swimming lessons. I think I did 10 swimming lessons. And then during the water drill training, I was thinking to myself, what if I drown? Because I've never been on the deep end. It was my first time that day. So I jumped. I just couldn't believe it that I didn't embarrass myself and didn't drown at the end, and I finally could swim. And then finally, after the 4 weeks training, we graduated and I thought to myself, finally I've done. I don't need to think about anything else. We finished studying. However, during the graduation, we got told there was one more final thing that we had to pass, which was the line check. So the line check, you do that on your second flight, because on your first flight you get to shadow and see what the other cabin crews are doing. You can ask questions so you're ready for your next flight for your line check. So there will, on your line check, there will be a line checker. They will ask you questions about the manual, so you have to answer all the questions, otherwise you won't pass. So they ask you about the equipment and how to use it, where the locations are, and they ask you in an event of an emergency situation what you will need to do. And so after my line check, I passed and I officially became a cabin crew. And after a year of flying with Norwegian, I then decided to apply for my dream airline again. And look where I am now, I'm finally working for them. I guess I always get lucky on the second try. And for all the people that would like to apply for a cabin crew job in the future, I just want to tell you, never give up. If you're really passionate about something, just keep on trying until you succeed. So that's it, guys. That's the end of my story on how I became a cabin crew. I really hope you enjoyed listening to me, and if you have any suggestions of what video I should upload next, please comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified on my next video. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you need to do this